We shut shit down.
I apologize for that. Something, the app crashed.
We shut shit down.
For apparently no reason at all.
We shut shit down. No peace. No peace.
See, that's all you have to do to shut down DuPont Circle is right here. Traffic coming out of Massachusetts Avenue, that's all you gotta do. We've done it with less, with every street on DuPont Circle, with less protesters than this. I've seen it done a few times. So it's really easy to shut down DuPont Circle, and that's one of the places you want to hit as a protester that wants to get your message out. There's a police, I'll call it a prisoner transport, because if I say the other word, someone tweeted me the other day about saying the word paddy wagon, and I didn't know its origin, so now I will not say it again. I'll call it a prisoner transport van. I don't know what else to call it. What else? What would you guys call it? You know, the vans that come to protest, you know, and they fill them up. I mean, yeah, some people say party van, but not everybody understands that, and you know, and that's, I literally pointed out. Okay, we have unmarked police here joining. Don't think they're DC police, but they could be. It doesn't look like the standard police car for DC Metro Police. I mean, yeah, DC Metropolitan Police. No, that's, I don't think that's DC Metropolitan Police. And generally they have the same, they generally have the same plainclothes cops at all protests. So after the years, you know, they know who I am, I know who they are.
Ho ho! These killer cops have got to go! Hey hey! Ho ho!
I'm not sure about Meat Wagon 2. I think there might be something wrong with that. But the only reason why I said it is to give you guys an idea, so I'm not going to call it that anymore.
These killer cops have got to go! Hey hey! Ho ho! These killer cops have got to go! Hey hey! Ho ho!
Okay, right now I'm walking forward with my camera backwards, so because it's hard to walk backwards for long distances. So I apologize if I don't respond to you on the chat. We're circling around DuPont right now.
Whose streets? Our streets. 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 Whose streets? Our streets.
That's Massachusetts. She's right. That's where all the traffic is, right there. Trust me, that's my bus route. I know. Okay, now they're making a decision now. Oh, there's a car up here being, I guess, slipped through somehow. That's the place, man. Oh, that would be. I mean, from 4:30 to 7, it would be. Right here. Again, I apologize if I use any inappropriate language. I realize that it's offensive to some people, so it's getting windy, so.
Now!
So,
Justice! Now! No peace. No peace. No justice.
Okay, finally Fox 5 shows up. They're the ones that's been twisting the story. Don't, if you're local, don't talk to Fox 5. Fox 5 is the one that said that, Fox 5 said DC Ferguson protesters are paid. They're the ones that said that.
No peace. No peace.
Nobody gets through. Make it as much of the circle as you can. Block them all. Link up if you have to. Show me what democracy looks
Hey, excuse me. And tell them not to talk to Fox 5. They're the ones the other day that said the DC Ferguson protesters are paid protesters. Okay, so they're locking arms across every road that leads into DuPont, or every road that has traffic that leads into DuPont. I'm not sure who this guy is either. There's someone else coming out of nowhere. Yeah, this is local Fox even. They did the typical, okay, they're linking arms up over here too. There's a scooter busting his way through. Yeah, Arlington, I miss you, man. I miss you. I got no one watching my back, man. You watch my back, I watched yours. Well, I got some friends here. I can't mention their names right now because they're blocked up. For you know, because they don't want to be targets of racists. DC Ferguson has recently become targets from a lot of racists. Some of them generally being of the Tea Party, and threatening with harm on social media. Even me, because I use the hashtags, they go after me. I blocked somewhere around 100 plus trolls in the past 5 days alone, ever since pretty much since the indictment announcement. There's no use arguing with racist trolls because there's thousands of them. You just block them. Simple as that. Yeah, do not talk to Fox 5, DC. Fox 5 is the one. Fox 5 is the one that said the Ferguson protesters are paid. Paid to protest. I don't know where they went. Oh, they're here. Oh, wow, yeah. I appreciate you guys. I can't do it without you, man. You guys are my logistics, my recon. Well, like I said, Arlington, bro, I miss you, bro. I wish maybe someday me and Eileen can go to Denver and do an action with you, man. I know it's rough in Denver, man. I've seen it. I watched protests there, man. I've seen it. You know it. You've already felt it. What was that guy's name from Fox 5 that said that? Can you tell me real quick?
We are the people.
Because I want to ask the reporter when she's done with the interview. Hey, what's up, Anna and Rasta? How you doing, man? And let's see, who are they doing an interview with? See, a lot of the corporate media, they go around trying to find people that are aggravated. That's what they did during the 14th Street Bridge. They mainly talked to people that were aggravated about the situation. They interviewed one protester, and then the rest were of Caucasian descent that they did interviews with. Ones that did not like what was going on. No, this is DC. Steve Chaveni. Excuse me, ma'am. Can you tell us why Steve?
I can't do an interview.
I'm not doing an interview, but Steve Chavini said that DC Ferguson protesters were paid to protest. The morning show, Fox 5. Yeah, you know who he is.
When do we want it? Now! What do we want?
Just to let y'all know that local Fox 5 is the one that said on live TV that Ferguson protesters, DC Ferguson protesters, were paid to protest. Do not do interviews with them. They will twist it. Steve Chavini is his name. The Fox 5 morning show. That's his name. He's the one that said DC Ferguson protesters were paid to protest. So yeah, that reporter didn't want to talk.
This is what democracy looks like.
See? I want to show you what mass media does.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
This is what corporate media does.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what
They did the same thing on the 14th Street Bridge. They only talked to people that were aggravated about the.
Make sure you guys interview every white man nearby.
That's what I'm saying. Just sit.
Every
on the-
white man nearby needs to
on the
express his
fourth-
opinion to the media.
On the
Keep it peaceful.
on the 14th Street, on the 14th
Talking
Street
to the
Bridge.
media.
When we shut down the 14th Street Bridge, they only talked to white people that were aggravated. That was it. And Fox 5, they said that us DC Ferguson protesters were paid to protest. They don't talk corporate media. No, that shit. You're right. That's all they do. See, that's an example of what corporate media does. They're talking to everyone that's aggravated. We're also a police officer that was around the other side. Yeah, that's exactly what they want to do. They want to divide us by race. Where there's unity, there's love. They don't want that. The more unity there is, the more love there is. And when the people united cannot be defeated. Okay, so there's still locked arms. There's no traffic on that side anyways, but I just wanted to document that right there, right here, you see a police officer, okay? I just want to let you know that. And of course the media, the corporate media is flocking now. They're flocking. If it bleeds, it leads. And there they go. So I just want to show you an example of what corporate media does. That's why I'm doing this. They're only talking to people that are upset of Caucasian descent. That's what they did on the 14th Street Bridge. They only interviewed Caucasians that were annoyed with the blockade. That's pretty much all they did. And that's what they're doing now. They're talking. They were down there talking to people that are aggravated. Why? When Fox News said that DC Ferguson protesters were paid protesters, why would anyone want to talk to
He
you?
works the morning shift, I work the evening.
Yeah.
Our shifts never pass, okay?
But he needs to be held responsible on a public
then
apology.
You go down there and you
But
talk
you
to
know
him.
him.
I'm trying to
You
do
know
my
him.
job
You
for
gotta
the
tell
night,
him.
okay? Don't put me in the mix of that bullshit.
I'm not putting you in the
I've
mix
got
of that
nothing to do with
bullshit.
that.
I'm just saying.
There's a bigger story than us. I got that.
I am. I cover it.
You're the wrong person, okay?
I'm live running all cut. I don't twist the story. You can't twist the live feed. I don't twist it. Don't get it twisted. Okay, cops are coming in from all directions now. Literally, all directions. All around the circle. There's protesters down there blocking it off. Cops are coming from all directions. But in DC, they have to give you 3 dispersal warnings before they can arrest you. After they give you 3 dispersal warnings, you can go down to the next intersection and do it over again. That's DC law. You learn a lot from documenting protests throughout the years. So it's hard being the single live streamer because there's actions going on all over the circle. See, again, as soon as the corporate media sees someone aggravated, they're on it like blood. If it bleeds, it leads. That's their motto. They're on it. They're going to twist it. I'm trying to give you guys examples of what corporate media does.
So, like, when exactly did this start? Exactly.
Huh?
So when exactly did the whole march start?
Okay, I was at a protest at AU, okay, for Mike Brown. That's about when we found out. Okay, emergency protest around 5. This is emergency protest. This was not pre-planned. And people were literally coming off the streets. We were supposed to meet at the White House, but the secret shut down.
So did you guys go down Metro Center? Did you guys go down that way?
No, not yet.
Do you know that BET actually sent our cameras on the way?
There's another protest on the way?
No, do you know that BET, like our whole company, we're gonna we have listen our cameras down here because
Yeah.
Galilee Place. I thought y'all was going down. We actually sent our people was down Galilee Place. We thought you guys were coming down that way. Because you know
Well,
somebody
let one of the
told us
organizers
we
know, because you're BET. I mean, you heard me talking about corporate media, but as long as you don't get it twisted, you know.
We're like just starting to get. We're really on like.
So you're doing your own news thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice, bro, nice.
I'm only 19 and they like, you know, that do not stop starting in Trump City.
Yeah, yeah.
They called me, they said get down there. Like,
That's what you should tell them to get into live streaming protest.
yeah, I
It's
mean, well, it's
easy
something
as
like,
this.
This is our like, it's something that released for the kind of like,
Right. Yeah. Trying to see. That's the thing.
The only place is that. I think it's that.
I'm not sure.
Very powerful down there because I think, but marching, the same thing I told them is marching is not going to change anything.
Yeah.
You have to really put action behind it.
Yeah,
And
direct action civil disobedience. I agree.
Tomorrow on Thursday.
There's going to be, actually there's been a protest every day. There's at least 7 different organizations, so it's hard to pin down. I mean, there's protests going on all day yesterday. Different organizations. One of them is on Twitter, Think More, M-O-O-R. Okay, they're good. They're the ones that shut down Arlington the other day. They're good. They're young. They're organized. They shut it down. I mean, I've been watching this for years, and I was shocked how organized they were. But I guess when the march starts, you'll be able to figure out who to talk to as far as the organizers.
So are they staying down here or do they keep moving?
I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm just a citizen journalist, you know, that documents social justice. But it's good to see you guys here. It's good to know that, you know, doing your own news thing. That's great. But I'm not sure where we're going next. As I said, it was an emergency protest for Eric Garner. Yeah, because it's a sensitive issue, and they have to give 3 dispersal warnings before they can arrest him. Yeah. Well, like I said, you notice when someone's aggravated, corporate media comes flocking in on it. That's all they show. Fox 5 the other day, when we shut down Fort, he said that DC Ferguson protesters were paid to shut down 14th Street Bridge. I'm sorry, but I knew half of them. None of them were paid. They got to work for them. You know what I mean? That's why I was taking them down earlier, man. Alright, bro, I'm gonna walk around. I gotta get some. Let's talk to you, bro. Alright, I was just talking to the guy from BET, Black Entertainment Television. Apparently they're starting up a new news organization. He wants to know where they're going next. Of course, I don't know because, you know, I'm a citizen journalist. All right, on. Thank you, Rise Global Revolution.
We have nothing to lose but our shame.
We have nothing to lose but our change.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love each other and support each other.
We must love each other and support each other. We have nothing to lose but our change.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
We must love each other and support each other.
We have nothing to lose but our change.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love each other and support each other.
We must love each other and support each
We
other.
have nothing to lose but our change.
We have nothing to lose but our change.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love each other and support each other.
We must love each other and support each other.
We have nothing to lose but our change.
We have nothing to lose but our change.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is a duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight.
Okay, like I said, we have protesters everywhere, in all directions, blocking every outlet that comes into DuPont Circle. So far, there has been no police dispersal warnings. They're holding back. No dispersal warnings that we know of. But that's why I have to keep watching, because they can't hit every area at the same time. So they could be giving a dispersal warning maybe on the other side of the circle. But I don't know. We have nothing to lose but our chains.
What do we want?
What are,
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we need it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we need it?
Now!
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
it is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love each other and support each other.
We must love each other and support each other. We have nothing to lose but our chains.
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we need it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we need it?
Now!
If we don't get it,
Shut it down!
If we don't get it,
Shut it down!
If we don't get it,
Shut it down!
If we don't
Yes, where'd you like me to go? There's plenty of blockades. I can go over here to Massachusetts.
Shut it down! Shut it down!
There's another lady of Caucasian descent joining in the protest. I'm seeing a lot of vests over here. It almost looks like fatigue camo. Desert fatigues. Yep, confirmed. There's a whole group of cops over here. Some of them are in huh?
Car ran over a protester.
Who?
Car ran over a protester. Cops poked him back out of the circle and then said he got away. Officer Wells is the one who did it.
What's his badge number? What's his badge number? What's his badge number? Sir, can I have your badge number?
right there.
What is your badge number?
That's 3303 is
3303.
And your name is Officer
Robert Wells.
Robert
He just let a pedestrian go that ran someone over.
Is that why the car drove through?
Hey, I need someone late. The person needs. I need that person.
This is a complaint. You're the one here.
What happened? Tell us what happened. I need the person.
I'm right here. They need to make
I
you
didn't see you get it. No,
You
not the person.
You were right there when
You're not the
hit that
person.
man. He drove out here with the car. You was car.
You're not the first. What does it matter? Anyone gets hit.
you would not have let the person that
down there with him on his
get away. You would not need a complaint from that person because you would have the person that did it.
You can't file a complaint.
Whoa. He would be negative.
If he was,
I don't have him. I can't
he
do it.
tried
What
to
you
run him over. Should we have waited till he ran him over? He tried to run him over.
3303.
That's because
Guys,
number is
if you guys can back up, I'll deal with a couple.
Badge number 3303, Officer Robert Wells of the Metropolitan Police Department. Badge number 3303,
Why is it taking
Robert Wells.
to get some action?
I know.
That's bullshit.
Let a protester
Get hit by a car.
Thank you,
Told the
Officer
driver
Wells.
to leave.
You are doing
and then
such
said
an amazing
he
job
got away.
protecting our people. This is why we're out here. I want you to know that it's cops like you that
They take that shit seriously in DC. Do they not? Aren't you supposed to be out here to protect us?
I know.
Aren't you supposed to be out here? So why the fuck would you let somebody get hit by a goddamn car and let them go by? Why? You have no excuse. You're coming at us with bullshit. Because if it was somebody you knew, you wouldn't let that shit happen. Can we hit your ass with a car? Can we hit your ass with a car? Excuse me?
Anyone get the license plate number?
Can we hit this? Can we
The one that hit the protester.
And we won't get away with
Do you know? Did you get his license plate number?
Here's Mini Cooper, black and white.
Do you mind being on live TV? Can you tell us what happened?
Who got hit? You almost got hit.
I was the only person. I was the only person standing in front of him.
He actually hit the car.
I jumped out.
Of course you're not, because you know you're God. He's a God. He drove in with the guy with his car. This nigga with a car. If we gonna get away with it, that's what I want to know.
Badge number 3303, Robert Wells of the Metropolitan
What you about to do?
Motorcycle Police Department. Tweet this out, put it on social media.
Ma'am?
You realize you got thousands of people watching you right now? Your badge number is all over the place right now. Why is it your duty to protect and serve? Why did you not do anything? Sir.
Behind us, he doesn't want to go anything.
Who was he over there with the hoodie on? Who was it? This is the guy with the black and white hoodie.
Officer Robert Wells of the Metropolitan Motorcycle Police, badge number 3303. Post that out. Right.
Y'all ain't getting nervous. He probably wants to.
Huh? Someone hit a protester, cop didn't do nothing about it. Nothing. There's a bunch of police. 3303, Officer Robert Wells of the Metropolitan Motorcycle Gang. District 2, this is District 2.
Yeah.
Just like what you saw them block the ambulance earlier, right?
Yep.
I got that on film too. Live. Who blocked the ambulance? The police.
You okay?
That's what I'm saying, man. They don't do nothing. I don't know who these guys are. They're wearing all khaki.
Good morning.
I don't know if they're trainees or not, but none of their badge numbers are showing. Okay, let me archive real quick. You're right. Hang on. It'll take me less than 15 seconds. Hang on.